Good morning, Big Brother fans. It is Tuesday, August 22nd, and we are still on the road to Mark being evicted. No exciting news overnight, or since yesterday. The Power Veto meeting was held. Jason used it on himself. Mark is now up and will be evicted by, you never know, but odds of someone throwing out a wild vote, pretty slim. They're all pretty paranoid, and if anybody threw a vote for Matt to be evicted, there would be very few people that it could be nailed down to. So the group is too small at this point to be able to throw votes out like that. And I don't think anybody wants to, because everybody feels fairly secure. They all kind of feel secure in their own little cell. And Paul is a part of every single cell, of course. And it's just a matter of if anybody decides to wise up and try to get rid of Paul. But he's doing a good job of convincing everyone that he doesn't have a shot, or he's necessary, or at least deflecting attention to somebody else. I mean, it's a good strategy. So, that's what it is. It sounds like Alex is the closest to being suspicious of the fact that Paul might be able to run the tables, but she's also cluing out Paul into that information. So right now Paul's next target is Jason. At least that's what we seem to understand. So Alex could lose all of her footing real quick and come to depend on Jason, or not Jason, come to depend on Paul, to the point where she can't afford not to keep him in the house just so she can make it. I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. Nothing going on today. Not even any drama. There's just no point in. I don't think Josh is looking to get Mark riled up anymore. I haven't even seen Mark on the feeds, really. I mean, he's kind of a background character. I'm not watching to see what Mark's doing when I turn on the feeds, because there's just no point. So that's, he's riding it out. He'll be in the jury house with Cody and Elena come Thursday or come Friday. So that'll be that. We'll be on to the next head of household, and I can't even tell you who's going to win it. I can't tell you. I can't guess. I don't know. And based on who wins it is going to tell us who's going to go next. But it'll be interesting. Someone will have to make a decision. They'll have to make a move. So hopefully this next week after Mark goes will be a little bit more interesting. So, there you go. That's what's up. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Sorry I don't have a whole lot to add. It's just not a day of tons of information, of tons going on. I did update my Twitter account. Some of you may have seen. I added a part that I'm considered biased by some people, which I think we always talk and say, you got to be even. I root for the underdog, and right now there's no underdog to root for, and I'm definitely not rooting for Paul. I have no qualms of admitting that I am not rooting for Paul. But someone was kind of like, you imply you're unbiased, and that's why I followed you, but it's obviously you're biased. It's obviously you hate Paul. It's like, no, I don't hate Paul. I don't really care for Paul that much right now. And based on the way he acted in the game earlier this season, I don't care for Paul even less, or even more. However you want to say that. But I don't have a favorite at all. I can't even pick an America's favorite player. I just can't. I don't know what. I'm not going to vote for America's favorite player, I don't think. I know Colette's pushing for Cody, but I mean, for me personally, I don't even want Cody to get it. I don't care for any of these house guests. I'd rather Cameron get it. That would say it for the season. Give it to Cameron. There's my vote for America's favorite player. This season, this cast sucked. Give it to Cameron. But it won't happen because, we don't have enough sway to get that kind of a major change done. He won't even be on anybody's radar. But it would say something. It really, wouldn't it be funny? God, can you imagine that? Oh, Cameron, who was only on 2 shows, 3 shows maybe. You've been voted America's favorite player because this cast this season just sucked. And yet I'm still not going to say worst season ever, worst cast ever. No. Different things. There's been lots of drama that I have enjoyed. I would not say at this point, I didn't get my money's worth. I want my money back. Oh, the live feeds have sucked. No. I've gotten lots of enjoyment out of this season. Just, it hasn't gone the way I'd hoped. So, all right. There, I stretched it. I was at 4 minutes when I was ready to sign off, and I stretched it out to 6.5 minutes. Sorry, guys. Everything's going to get shorter now. There'll be an occasional long one, but at this point, there's just not a whole lot to talk about, especially right now. There's just not much going on, and I don't have anything interesting to tell you. It's raining in Indiana today. I did see the eclipse yesterday. How's that? Little tidbits of my life. The eclipse was cool. What I saw of it. I mean, we didn't get a full one, but we got a partial. And it was fun to check out. So, there. Another little tidbit. All right, I've dragged it out long enough. Good day. Have a good one. We'll talk to you guys on Wednesday. Bye-bye.